Hi everybody, welcome back to Crypto Events Announcements. I'm Eugene Romanenko and still your Crypto MC, and please welcome my today's guest. His name is Andrea Vianelli. He's broadcasting right now from Malta, and he's the Executive Director of Kama Ltd and the Head of Legal and Regulatory of Amagis Capital Group, and he also will be the distinguished speaker at the Blockchain Live Europe Conference in Moscow, Russia in October 16 and 17, hosted by Sergey Kitrov and his List in that help team. Andrea, it's a great pleasure to have you on the interview.
My pleasure indeed. Thank you very much for announcing me and for your time today.
So for those guys who may not be familiar with you, could you please give us a bit intro, tell about yourself, and what are you working on in the blockchain industry?
Okay, so for sure. So my background is the background of a lawyer, which recently started getting interested into technology. I was before in the financial world, heading the legal and regulatory department, as you mentioned before, of Amagis Capital Group, which accounts for 13 companies operating across the EU from Malta and from the UK. And recently, when Malta started thinking about a framework regulating blockchain-based products and services, we, as a company, as an asset management company, created a joint venture with a law firm, Camilleri Preziosi, and gave birth to Kama, which is one of the first approved BFA agent in Malta and is advising firms interested in getting licensed to provide blockchain-based services.
So what topics and issues will you be covering during your speech at the stage?
I will mostly discuss how BFA exchanges, so how crypto exchanges can, let's say, learn and can extract from the traditional financial industry for adapting and improving their business model. So how traditional finance can give some ideas to the crypto world. So let's say something which is generally going the other way around. So generally is how the innovation in tech can benefit the financial industry. Instead, this time, I would like to bring some expertise and show how the traditional financial industry can add something and can add some value to the crypto industry.
Well, what are the main trends from your viewpoint as industry insider and now in the blockchain industry worldwide, not only in Italy, not only in Malta, in Europe, worldwide?
Okay, so I do see three main trends. One is an external one, and it is very much focused on regulation and the widespread of global regulations trying to catching the crypto industry. We saw this with Libra. We saw the approach of global regulators toward Libra, and I do believe that most of the, for example, European member states, but also at the global level, are getting interested into extending their arms so to, let's say, control the crypto industry. So now the other two big trends are the challenges. One of these challenges is an internal one, so it's a challenge from within the industry, which is keeping up to speed and address and tackle what could be the negative impact of regulation. So how the industry will react toward regulation, if it will be responsive or not. The second main challenge is innovation. How can and if the blockchain industry is still open for innovation? What is coming up in terms of technological developments, and if certain issues which are typically now the issues of the blockchain technology can be addressed, such as cybersecurity, such as privacy and the control of certain personal data, but even more, the speed of processing transactions. Will blockchain become the new infrastructure for the payment industry as a whole, replacing incumbents such as Visa or MasterCard? These, to me, are the three main big challenges and trends in the blockchain industry.
Whom will you recommend to visit Moscow, October 16, 17, a Blockchain Live Europe conference? What type of person would mostly benefit from attending this conference?
So definitely not only tech enthusiasts and blockchain experts, but also persons from the traditional financial world service providers, but also potential customers of blockchain-based products and services. So I would say everyone who is interested into learning more about how this disrupting technology can change and affect not only their life, but also their way to make business.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you find it useful for your business, let's meet at the biggest European blockchain event in the fall of 2019. It's named Blockchain Live Europe Conference in Moscow in October 16 and 17. Find your links below, and please use your promo code Romanenko for a 10% ticket discount, also written below. And by the way, we can also meet with you at other events that fall. Check the cryptmc.com and find your promo codes at that list of events, and please subscribe on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Stay tuned for next speaker's interview. Andrea Vianelli from Malta and Eugene Romanenko were with you. Thank you for watching, and see you in October 6 and 17 in Moscow, Russia, in a cold Moscow, Russia in October at Blockchain Live Europe Conference. Stay tuned, stay crypto, and thank you, Andrea.
Спасибо, Eugene.